bro. I get it. Everybody want to know the workout routine, bro. All y'all want to know how I got big, man. I get it, bro. I understand. I hear y'all's comments. I hear y'all's questions. I hear y'all's concerns. And I'm ready to give y'all the sauce. Now check this out. This is really my first video in like years, bro. Like I used to do YouTube like way back. Like I was doing YouTube for like years and years and years. But now I'm back to it. So I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I'm back to it. I'm ready to get locked in, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to make this shit shake. So without further ado, I'm really about to give y'all the sauce because I know everybody wants to know how I went from this to this. So let's just get into it, man. All right, so starting off, in this before picture that you see right here, I was 17 years old. I was about 5'8", and I weighed probably about 110 to 120 pounds, somewhere in there. And in this follow-up picture right here, this is me currently. Right now I'm 20 years old, I'm 5'9", and I'm about 165 pounds. Now, I started going to the gym back in about 2020, right when the pandemic hit, because obviously I needed something else to do in my life other than just sit at home, play the game, you know what I'm saying, and go to class and go to work. So I needed something to do. So I was going to the gym every day, about 5 to 6 days a week for at least 2 hours a day, but most of the time it was really like 3 hours. And then depending on who I was talking to at the gym, if I was having a good time or not, I was probably in there for maybe, you know what I'm saying, like 4 hours. Now I'm about to give y'all a rundown of all the workouts that I did to get like this. And this workout isn't gonna follow like a specific split. This can go for any split. This is just like a basic outline of how I would structure all of my workouts because I made my own plans and routines and whatnot. So I'm gonna give y'all like the basic rundown. All right, so starting off, for every major lift, regardless of what muscle group I was hitting, I was trying to get like at least one heavy lift in and then one lighter lift with a lot more repetitions in it. And then sometime, depending on the muscle group, I might add in a third lift. But I really only did that for chest and back because those are really big muscle groups to me. So just to walk y'all through what I would do. For my chest workouts, I would always do one regular pressing kind of movement. I would do one incline movement. And then I would normally do one kind of cable fly or chest fly kind of movement. I would normally go a lot heavier on like the flat pressing movement with less reps. And then I would increase the volume and lower the weight for the fly and for the incline movements. Now, to, you know what I'm saying, go for the triceps because, you know, we need big triceps. I'm very tricep dominant. I would only do 2 tricep movements, and 99% of the time it's a tricep push down and a tricep extension. I keep it real simple, real basic, nothing extra. Those are the only 2 movements that I've ever really done for my triceps. I might throw in some weighted dips at the end of my workout, but that's not even a regular thing. That just happens. All right, everybody always asks me, everybody wants to know how I get these shoulders. People always tell me I got bolder shoulders. I know my shoulders stick out really wide, so I'm about to give y'all the sauce. I only do 2 shoulder workouts, and it's lat raises and just regular shoulder press. That's literally it, nothing more, nothing less. I don't overcomplicate it. I technically do like face pulls for my rear delts, but I count that as back, not shoulders. But for shoulders, lat raises, overhead press. That's it. Now back is one of the bigger muscle groups, so I take a lot of pride in my back. And as y'all can see, I got that Dorito down pat, you feel me? So, but that really just also comes from genetics because my waist is really small. I have a 27-inch waist for those of y'all that are wondering. And my lat insertions are really high, so they stick out really wide. And that just gives like the full Dorito effect. Also combine that with the wide shoulders and that'll add on to it. Now to give y'all what I do for my back movements, I normally start with my upper lats, and that's usually a volume kind of movement. I don't try to go too heavy with that, and that's regular just lat pull downs. And then I try to go heavier on like the row movements. So I'll do like some bent over rows or some close grip cable rows to hit, you know what I'm saying, the other parts of my back and my lower lats. Now for my biceps, once again, I don't overcomplicate it. Pretty much everything you do for a bicep is gonna be a curl anyways. So the main 2 curls that I do are I'll do a preacher curl, and then I'll do like some sort of like hammer curl or some kind of like reverse grip curl, just any variation of that to try to get my forearms involved in my brachialis. But for the most part, I don't overcomplicate it. It's just regular biceps. As long as you're curling something with biceps, your biceps are gonna grow. Like, it's not too much to do with that. Now we getting into the leg day. Now I'm not even gonna hold y'all. For the first couple of weeks when I was hitting the gym, I never hit legs. And it was because I knew my legs were gonna be small, but I really wanted to develop this upper body because I really wanted tattoos. So I was like, I can really just skip legs and then just wear like some pants or some joggers, and eventually I'm gonna catch my legs up later on. And that's really what I ended up doing. But I only did it because I started getting really insecure because mad people was telling me, bro, yo, upper body's real big, but do you be hitting legs? And that really made me feel like, damn, like, y'all can tell that I don't be hitting legs like that. So nah, I wore pants for like a year straight and hit legs like 3 days a week. But anyways, I'm about to let y'all in on my leg days and show you what my leg days look like. All right, so starting off, basic movements, right? For the legs, I love squats. It doesn't matter what kind of squat variation it is. If it says squat, I'm with it, right? So normally I'll try to stick to just a regular barbell back squat, or if I'm feeling kind of nice that day, I might do a heel elevated Smith machine squat. If you have a hack squat at your gym, I love doing hack squat. I don't really have one at my gym, so that's why I do the heel elevated Smith machine. But if you have a hack squat at your gym, use a hack squat, I love it. I also love doing a lot of isolation movements with my legs. So I'll do like single leg Smith machine split squats or just traditional split squats. Those are hell and they hurt really bad, but they work. So you gotta do them sometime. Now, depending on which leg day of the week it is, some leg days I isolate my quads more and some leg days I isolate my hams and my glutes more. But if I'm doing a quad isolated leg day, then I love to do burnouts on the leg extension. The leg extension is really like a top 5 machine in the gym, especially for legs in my opinion. And after that, sometime I'll even finish it with like some lunges down and back with like just body weight, and that just kills my quads. But if it's a hamstring focused kind of day, then I normally just do 2 hamstring workouts, and it's usually just some RDLs, and I'll combine that with some sort of hamstring curl, whether it's seated or laying down. It doesn't really matter, but I prefer the seated one personally. And then I finish off every single leg day with calf raises. Now, I'm not gonna show you all my calves. Calves are highly genetic. Don't be discouraged if your calves aren't growing. So just to break this down and make it a little bit more simpler for you guys to implement in your own workouts, every single workout I do, regardless of what I'm hitting that day, like regardless of what body part I'm hitting, I just make sure to remember I normally do 1 heavy movement and 1 lighter movement with more volume. And then if I do a 3rd movement, I try to throw in some isolation work in there somewhere. That way I don't end up with imbalances all over my body. You follow those steps and just stay consistent in the gym, I promise you the gains will come. Now the second part of the video, I'm gonna show y'all what I ate, my diet plan, everything like that, how many calories I was eating, all of that. So let's get into that now. All right, y'all, man. So y'all already know where we at, man. We in the kitchen with it. I already explained what I did in the gym to get like this, but now I'm about to show y'all what I do in the kitchen to get like this, all right? So just to start off and make it easy, I was eating probably like 4,000 calories every single day. Not to mention, I was eating just like literally till failure. Like I felt like I was about to throw up after every single meal. Now, eating like me isn't going to make you look like me because everybody has different genetics and everybody eat different kinds of food and whatnot, but I'm gonna just show y'all exactly what I ate. Also, just so y'all know, I'm not a dietitian, so I'm legally not allowed to give y'all this advice. I'm just telling you what I ate. So if you copy me and you don't get the same results, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But anyways, let's get into it. So starting off, right, I kind of put all my supplements, all the main things that I ate out right here, you know what I'm saying? I don't really do too much. Y'all see, I got the creatine. Gotta have some good creatine with you. Peanut butter. If you're trying to get big, if you're trying to bulk, peanut butter is the key. Like peanut butter is the answer to all my problems. You're gonna get tired of it, but you just gotta suck it up and deal with it at that point, not gonna lie. You need a good protein powder. You don't have to use this protein powder. This is just a protein powder that I've been using recently. That's protein powder that I've been messing with the most. And I mix it, put it in my smoothies, put it in a lot of different stuff, and it goes good. And you need some mass gainer. If you skinny and you trying to get big, mass gainer is gonna do it for you every time. This is quick, free, easy calories. Now, obviously, cooking like regular food is gonna be better than mass gainer, but if you in like a rush or you just really gotta get out or you don't have the money to spend on like steak every single night, mass gainer a quick, easy little cheat code. You get some olive oil, some vegetable oil, throw this in there. Also free calories, free fat. You can't go wrong with that because most of the time you don't even taste it anyway. So I know I throw a lot of this in my smoothies. Y'all know, gotta have a protein. If I'm eating 200 grams of protein every single day, you need some eggs. I make mad omelets. Normally what I put in my omelets is like some chicken, like some cut up chicken. I don't think we have any more chicken right now, so I'm gonna just pop a picture of some chicken up on the screen right about now. But I make a lot of omelets, eat a lot of chicken. The rule of thumb, you should try to eat at least whatever your body weight is in protein a day. But me, I weigh about 165, give or take. I try to eat about 200 grams of protein a day. And that's just what was working for me. That's pretty much like the main stuff I was eating in the gym. Obviously, I just ate a lot of red meat. I ate a lot of salmon, a lot of things that are just protein packed with fat and carbs and nothing else. I don't really track too much. I don't really look too much into everything that I was eating. As long as I met my protein goal and as long as I was eating over 4,000 calories a day, I felt like I was doing enough. And that's ultimately what had me getting like this. You feel me? So y'all already see the results speak for themselves, but do whatever you want to do because everybody different. All right, so now that y'all already know how I be eating, come here real quick. I'm about to put y'all on to a little bitty secret. I don't tell nobody about this, all right? 700 calories, real quick, real fast, easy to make. I'm gonna show y'all how I get down, you feel me? Cause it's real simple. I'll put the macros up on the screen right now for all y'all that want to try this at home. But this is just what I use when I'm quick, on the go, gotta get out somewhere. You can take this if you're going to work, school, whatever, as a snack, or you can just eat it because I think it tastes pretty good. But I'm gonna put you on, so come on, come here, man. All you gonna need, get you some ground beef, get you some of these Quest protein chips, cheese, and sour cream. Now I know what you're thinking. That's tacos. And you're right. But if you do it the right way, bro, that shit, it don't even look like a taco. 2, you scoop that shit with a spoon. 3, it's real easy on the go and it's not messy like tacos. You bite into a taco, that shit's falling and get all over the place. This is a lot more compact. And like I said, 700 calories. So I'm about to show you how I make this. Now we got some butter in the pan. I'm gonna literally just dump all of this ground beef straight on top of that, like into the. So just to show y'all a little bit, you know what I'm saying, what this looking like. This all is gonna look, you know what I'm saying, it's real slight, man, but y'all stay tuned for some more content because I got some good stuff coming soon, for real, for real. If y'all don't already know, I go to Georgia State. I live in Atlanta. Crazy stuff happens every day. Bro, I literally dapped up Kai yesterday while I was eating. I'm sitting there eating in the dining hall and pretty much all the A&P just walks in and I was just dapping them up, like chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like they was just in there recording all type of stuff. But right now, we just gotta get this ground beef, make sure we cooking right. Now I'm gonna take these protein chips, right? I'm gonna open the bag, cause obviously I don't wanna pop it. And then I'm just gonna hold it and I'm just gonna crush them. But once it's all crushed up, you're literally just gonna take all the ground beef that's just finished cooking and throw it straight into the bag. Once the ground beef is in the bag, we're gonna add the cheese in the bag. Once the cheese is in the bag, we're gonna put some sour cream in the bag, and then we're gonna hold the bag at the top like this, shake it up like that, and that's it. This whole meal probably took a whole 10 minutes to make. And all of that time was just pretty much letting the ground beef cook after seasoning it up. Real talk, if the ground beef ain't have to cook or you already have ground beef ready, this takes 2 minutes max. 2 minutes if you're like in need of some special assistance in some way. If you're just a regular everyday person, you can do this in like 45 seconds. When you're done with it, it should look something like this. Something real similar to this. Nice and hot, got a little crunch to it. Sour cream, cheese, all that good stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much how I made this. So I'm gonna eat this right now, and then we're gonna get to the outro. So just to summarize for y'all how I went from this to this, it took a lot of effort, took a lot of time, took a lot of consistency, and just know, I'm in the gym about 5 to 6 days a week for about 2 to 3 hours a day. I did this for 3.5 years straight. And for me specifically, I'm eating about 4,000 to 4,500 calories, trying to get at least 200 grams of protein. I didn't really track any of the other stuff, but those are the main things that I looked at. I already gave y'all the sauce on what I was eating. I gave y'all the sauce on what my workouts was looking like. So now it's really just up to you to execute. So get your right now and take your ass to the gym right now. And if you don't already have a gym membership, get a job, get some bread, stack up, and get a gym membership. Because that's the only way you're gonna look right. That's the only way you're gonna get big. That's the only way you're gonna get small. That's the only way you're gonna get fit. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like on that like button, man. Subscribe to me. I got so much more content coming soon, and I'm uploading every single week. Yes, I said it. I'm uploading every single week. I'm about to be consistent. All of my other socials should be popping up on the screen right about now. You know what I'm saying? Go follow me on all platforms. I'm really active. And if you guys like DM me, I answer like 90% of my DMs. Like if I see the DM, I'm probably gonna answer. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hit me up. I'll talk to y'all whenever. I'll be live on TikTok too. So, man, let's just get this going, bro. Cause I got so many other videos coming. And not just gym videos either. I got videos coming. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna give y'all all the ideas. But just know y'all really about to get a good insight and a good look at my life, what I do on a daily, and just me having fun, living. I think I'm a pretty cool guy. I think I'm a pretty funny guy, and I hope you guys do too. So thanks for watching, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.